For the sake of the family business, I married an unwanted mute wife. 3 months into our marriage, she was baring her teeth at me every single day. It wasn't until I learned sign language that I realized she'd been insulting me in new ways every day. Is your brain filled with concrete? You should donate that face to science. Hope you never find toilet paper when you poop. Done insulting me. Got any new material? Yanshin, you will marry Shen family's daughter. Which Shen family's daughter? Shen Nian, Mr. Shen's daughter. You know the mute girl from the Shen family. That's her. Dad. Are we short on money or business? Why do we have to marry for business? You're short on common decency. You are already 28 and still don't have a serious relationship. I think you're the one missing something upstairs. I've been busy with work. Busy playing video games. Last Wednesday at PM, you were arguing with strangers online. You think I don't know? The Shen family and ours go way back. That poor girl. She was born mute. Her relatives looked down on her growing up. If you won't marry her, then stay out of company business. So you're forcing me to get married. What are you gonna do? Report me to Consumer Protection. Yanshin, Nian. She's a sweet and kind girl. She just can't speak. Please be patient with her. Back then I thought she was touched. Later I found out she was embarrassed that her mom was practically begging. At first I thought she was quiet and well behaved. Later I realized how stupid I was. I meant the guest room. Back then I thought it was thoughtful. At least she brought me a blanket, so she couldn't be that bad. Maybe she was just nervous. It was her first time living with a man. Being cautious was understandable. Just give her time. Later I realized it was the worst judgment I'd ever made. After 3 months of marriage, I figured out the pattern of living with Shen Nian. It could be divided into 3 stages. Stage 1. She signed, I guessed. Stage 2. She signed, I guessed wildly. Stage 3. She signed and I gave up guessing. The way this woman loved to express herself, and the fact that she couldn't speak, made for a hilarious contrast. I couldn't understand a thing. But I could read a few important things from her facial expressions. First, she looked disgusted with me. Second, she looked extremely disgusted with me. Third, she looked like she wanted to stuff me back into my mother's womb. Thanks, I guess she's saying you're welcome. But judging by that face, probably not. Back then I just thought she felt insecure because of her disability, and used her temper as armor. Bro, is your wife cussing you out? No way. She can't even talk, didn't you notice? You sure about that? Look at her face. She could be saying the kitchen knife sucks. With blind trust like yours, you wouldn't survive 3 episodes in a TV drama. I didn't think much of it then. Little did I know I'd dig it back up 2 weeks later. Our company was partnering with a special education equipment company. The founder was a deaf entrepreneur. Relying on an interpreter the whole time was too inefficient. So I started learning sign language. Starting with basics like hello and thank you. Luckily I have a good memory. I picked it up fast. Just practicing finger flexibility. At the time I thought I was imagining it. Later I realized that smile translated to just 2 words. I'm screwed. Get up, you pig. The sun's already up. You're snoring. Scared the neighbor's dog into crying last night. Breakfast is ready. If you don't get up, I'm throwing it away. You can answer for wasting food. I don't feel sorry for you anyway. I thought. She was reminding me to dress warmly because it was cold. The taste that picked out that shirt is just like you. Beyond saving. Your mom's perfume could kill every cockroach within 150 feet. Is your nose just for decoration? I thought she was saying mom's cooking was delicious. I thought it was just her saying goodnight. Hope you dream about forgetting your pencil for a math test, writing the wrong name on your language exam, and getting every C answer wrong on your English test. Hao Lei was right. If I'm going down, I deserve to know why. Wait, who's dying? We'll see about that. I'm taking this challenge. What are you doing? So you've learned sign language. What has your wife been saying to you every day? You really want to know. She insults me in a different way every day. Ha 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 ha. No, seriously, 3 months. A whole 3 months. Your wife roasted you to your face for 3 months. And you didn't understand a single word. She was signing, not talking. What was I supposed to hear? You never thought to learn. I thought she was just chatting with me. Do people roll their eyes to the back of their heads while chatting? I admit my social skills have always had some serious blind spots. But that doesn't matter. What matters is getting even. That whole week, I learned every common insult in sign language, not just the ones in textbooks. I even dug through forums for creative insults people came up with. Your brain has less storage than a flash drive. The way you walk makes me wonder if your knees were installed backward. Your existence is a serious challenge to the theory of natural selection. I memorized them all. I even came up with a few originals, like, your cooking is edible, but it'd taste better if someone else made it. I practiced in front of the mirror over 20 times, making sure my signs were smooth, and my expressions were perfect. Wake up, you human couch who contributes nothing. Do you know? Your snoring last night could have earned a Guinness World Record. Good morning. You've been insulting me for 3 months. Shouldn't you update your material by now? Yesterday's line was the same one you used last Thursday. You need to be more professional. When did you learn sign language? A month ago, but I only started understanding your insults 2 weeks ago. So, you said my brain was filled with concrete. You said this face of mine was an insult to 9 years of education. You wished every takeout order would come without chopsticks. Those all came straight from you, right? You secretly learned sign language without telling me. That's eavesdropping. You're invading my privacy. You insult me to my face and call that privacy. You couldn't understand me before. Now I can. That's your problem. If I'd known, I would have made my insults way more sophisticated. What kind of logic is that? You lost an insult battle and blamed the audience for showing up late. Starting today, you insult me once. I fire back twice. Fair rules. Game on. You think learning sign language for today's means you can beat me. I've been insulting people for 25 years. Then today, it's finally time to put those 25 years to the test. I have to admit, this woman is incredible. You snore and leave the bathroom door open at night. You stock the fridge with spicy snacks and still talk about healthy living. If only I had a face like yours, then why didn't you complain when you married me, Shen Nian? I don't know why. But I was in a great mood. Ever since I let her know Everything between Shen Nian and me changed. Before, she was the only one attacking, and I just took it. Now we both fire shots. Wake up, you kicked your blanket onto the floor again last night, compared to the sound of you grinding your teeth in the middle of the night. A blanket on the floor is nothing. What's my teeth grinding got to do with you? I can hear it through a closed door. Today's porridge is a little better than yesterday's. Yesterday I doubled the salt. On purpose. Why? Because the day before yesterday you said my fried rice wasn't completely inedible. That was a compliment. No, it was an insult. Your comprehension skills need an upgrade. Your taste buds need a system reinstall. That male lead is so dumb. Which one? The one on TV and you. Do you think you're funny? Wow, you two are having quite the conversation. What's she saying? She says your braised pork is delicious. Hey Emph. She actually signed shut up. Honestly, I started enjoying these little insult battles. Maybe that's a little messed up. But in a silent world, having someone who'll argue with you, with that kind of lively, genuine back and forth, was something I'd never experienced before, compared to the 3 months we kept misunderstanding each other. This actually felt fair. She knew I could understand her now, so she toned down the insults a little. Just a little. Her vocabulary kept expanding. She even started inventing her own signs. Some of them I'd never seen in any textbook. If she turned all that experience insulting people into a novel, it'd definitely be a bestseller. It tastes great. She never actually said anything nice. But some things don't need to be said. Wait. What am I thinking? Get a grip, Gu Yanshin. This woman literally called you an under-evolved upright primate this morning, and now you think she's sweet. Have I developed Stockholm Syndrome from being insulted? Did you eat the fried rice? Yeah. Was it good? It was okay. Just okay. Better than average. Do you know that fried rice took me 40 minutes to make? Maybe work on your efficiency. What are you staring at? Never seen someone in a dress. I've never seen you in one. There'll be a lot of people later. If someone greets you, just smile and nod, and keep your insults to yourself. What if someone knows sign language? It's not my first time going out. Mind your own business. Mr. Gu, this must be your wife. She's gorgeous. You're a lucky man. I heard your wife can't speak. That's okay. We understand. Every time that bald guy spoke, the lights reflected off his head. It was hurting my eyes. That's Mr. Lee. He's our biggest supplier, so you can't call him bald. I didn't say it out loud. I only signed it to you. Who would know if you don't tell them? Mr. Gu, this must be your wife. She's beautiful. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Gu. Your wife sure is clingy. Then again, considering her situation, it makes sense she'd depend on you. Get that woman away from you. Not because I'm jealous. Her perfume is making my stomach turn. Excuse us for a moment, Qi Ying, go ahead without us. Since when did she get so territorial? That arm is mine. Nobody else gets to touch it. Not because I like you. It's because we're married. Thanks. For what? For not letting her keep talking about my condition. Shen Nian, you just can't speak. But you're more clear-headed than most people who can. Finished yet? Drive already, I'm sleepy. It's getting colder today. Wear something warmer before you go out. I'm not worried about you. If you catch a cold and give it to me, that's disgusting. After that, our little insult battle started to change. Are you trying to get yourself killed? It's already 10 and you're still not home. If you drop dead, I guess inheriting your money wouldn't be so bad. But I don't want any of your junk cars. Don't order takeout for lunch, I made soup. It's not because I care about you. I just made too much to finish by myself. I'd hate to waste the soup. Same old style. She always gave me less food than herself before. Now she started giving me more. Sometimes even more than she took. It'd be a shame to throw it away. It's delicious. Did your brain get soaked just like your clothes? It's 1 in the morning and you still haven't come home or even texted. I wasn't waiting for you. I just couldn't sleep. The thunder outside was too loud. If you catch a cold, you're paying your own medical bills. People had always been talking about my marriage to Shen Nian. They said it was just a business marriage. What I didn't expect was for someone to use those rumors at the bidding banquet. Bro, Ho Hemming is coming after you. He's planning to make a scene at tomorrow's bidding dinner. Question your family stability. What did he say? He said you married a mute wife, that there's no love between you. He said it right in front of Mr. Huang. That old man cares a lot about family values. Make it quick. I'm watching my show. There's an important dinner tomorrow. Come with me. No. Someone's talking trash about you. Who? Ho Hemming. He said we don't love each other. He said you're mute and not qualified to be Mrs. Gu. Mr. Gu, your wife looks stunning tonight. Nice to see her here. Mr. Huang values sincerity and trust above all in business. If a man can't even manage his own family, how can he be trusted with a project? I heard Mrs. Gu has a disability. She rarely appears in public. A marriage of convenience like this. We all know what it is, don't we? He's got a wedding ring mark on his right middle finger, but he isn't wearing it today. Did he take it off for a business trip? His suit is this year's latest style, but the cufflinks are old. His watch too. The face is Rolex, but the band was replaced. The material doesn't match. He's lying. When he mentioned doubling quarterly revenue, his left eyelid twitched 3 times. One of his people just slipped him a note. Mr. Huang's expression changed. He doesn't believe Ho Hemming anymore. You can speak now. Mr. Ho, you said business is built on sincerity. I agree. Then let me ask you. How did you calculate that 12% growth in the second quarter? You're still using last year's depreciation rate for fixed assets. And another thing, you said family stability matters. So why aren't you wearing your wedding ring today? Mr. Gu, what exactly are you implying? My personal life. You're the one who brought my personal life into this first. I'm just giving you a taste of your own medicine. Haha. How Gu? Come by my office next week. Let's talk more about the project. Of course, I'll work around your schedule. How are you so good at reading people? I've been practicing since I was a kid. You think just because I can't hear, I don't know what's going on. 90% of the world's information is written on people's faces. Thanks for today. It was nothing. Watching you leave that guy speechless felt pretty good. Don't we make a great team? Get lost. It's okay, let's try again. It's a non-profit for deaf children from low-income families. They teach sign language and rehabilitation for free. The operating budget is practically zero. She's been keeping it afloat with her savings. She won't even turn on the air conditioning. She's been running this classroom for 3 years. Now I understand. When she married into the Gu family, my grandfather gave the Shen family a generous gift. She didn't spend a penny on herself. She invested it all into this classroom. Use the company's foundation to anonymously donate to Nyan's Sign Language Center, help them move into a new community center, and buy everything they need. It was you. What do you mean? Quit pretending. The note from the foundation said to that donkey, "You're the only person who calls me that. I don't need your charity. This isn't charity. You insulted me for 6 months. Consider this compensation for emotional damages. Take it. Those kids need it." Thank you. This was the second time she'd thanked me, but this time was different. You're still ugly. I spent all night trying to translate that. No matter how I interpreted it, it never meant exactly what the words said. I'm done for. I've fallen for someone who uses insults as love confessions. Her way of insulting people had changed. If we hadn't been bickering for almost 7 months, I never would have noticed. Wear something warm before you go out. I'm not worried about you. I just don't want to catch your cold. Wear something warm. There's extra soup. Have some. I didn't make it for you. I just can't finish it myself. The soup's ready. Come drink it. Even her harshest words had started to soften. Hey. Could you stop coming home so late? That wasn't all. Taste it. Tell me if it's too salty. It's perfect. Your mouth is finally useful. Where's your phone? I called you 17 times. Were you kidnapped? Did something happen to you? I just went to the grocery store downstairs. Couldn't you have told me first? I forgot my phone. If you do that again, I really won't worry about you anymore. Shen Nyan, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. Who asked you to stay if you want? I'm going back to my room. The door closed gently that night. Thank you. She says thank you all for supporting the kids today. How good could a school run by a mute be? She can't even speak and she's teaching other people. Don't move. I can't hear. But I'm not stupid. Every child I've taught has better manners than you. Was I too impulsive just now? Not at all. You said exactly what needed to be said. That guy's going to tell everyone that the mute lost her temper. That's his problem, not yours. You know, ever since I was little, everyone's always looked at me the same way. With pity and sympathy. Like I was somehow incomplete. You're the only one who's never looked at me like that. When you look at me, it's like I'm just a normal person. A normal person who can argue with you. A normal person worth learning sign language for, just so you could insult me back. I love you. You already said that in your sleep the other night. You're making that up. I don't talk in my sleep. I can't even talk. You can. You mumbled in your sleep. But I understood you. You were eavesdropping. You were loud enough I couldn't help hearing it. Gu Yanshan, you? I love you too. Why didn't you say it sooner? You didn't say it until now either. That's different. How is it different? You. It's just different. Are you coming or not? Starting today. You don't have to sleep on the couch anymore. The guest room is yours. What are you thinking? Nothing. Thanks. The guest room is nice, but if you snore again, I'm sending you back to the couch. Deal? Some things don't need to be heard. They just need to be felt. So you two don't insult each other anymore. Bring me some spicy strips after work. Not because I miss you. It's because you ate my entire stash. If you forget, you're sleeping on the balcony tonight. Man, nobody else could ever pull off a love story like yours. I wouldn't want anyone else to copy it either. I got your spicy strips. And your chocolate too, but you called my brain concrete once. I'm still keeping score on that one. Yeah, I've's pretty good.